Hiya, my name's Richard. I'm a volunteer at St Mary's Hospital, working at Hawthorne House. So I run a baking, cooking and also a relaxation class there. Voluntary work for me has allowed me to really get to understand the problems that people have, and mental health as far as through friends and family, being able to see it. And also I found it personally very rewarding myself, being able just to try and help and make someone's day just a little bit better.
My name's Kitty Plowright. I'm an occupational therapist and I work at Ascot Croft. So I've just recently started volunteering with the Trust myself. I'd come across another occupational therapist that was using their pat dog, which is Pets as Therapy, and they were utilising that within their work. So I'd had my dog Brian for quite a while now, and I'd noticed that whenever I'm out and about with Brian, he turns heads and people come up and cuddle him and smile when they see him. We've just sort of noticed how much better he makes people feel, so we got him tested as a Pets as Therapy dog. Sometimes our service users might struggle to engage or communicate, or just to know what they want to do at the moment, and actually Brian's been a real focal point in that, and everyone's sort of saying to me, actually, I want to spend time with Brian.
I'm Karen and I've been doing befriending for nearly a year now, and this involves meeting somebody who's in the community, who's having problems maybe, doesn't want to go out, not interested in anything. My job is to get her out there and get her interested in something to make her life a bit happier. The nice part is that at the end of seeing her, she's a big smile on her face, and you feel that's great that I've made her feel like that. But by the same token, if you're not seeing her the next day, will she go back down? But you're doing a little bit to help, and that's a nice feeling.
My name's Jack. I've been volunteering with the NHS. The first time I came along and met Caroline was in 2013. So I probably did that for about 7 or 8 months, and then I moved away from Leeds. But doing that work really set me up for the job that I moved to do. I moved to Hereford and ran a project that was running music workshops with young people, specifically targeted at those growing up in challenging circumstances.
Hi, I'm Kinga. I work at the Beckley Centre. I work on Ward 3 as an occupational therapy assistant. I started volunteering for Trust during my studies. I studied psychology, so I wanted to gain some more practical experience. I think it helped me a lot with my interpersonal skills and how to speak to patients, how to, that they just as you and me, they have an illness, but that doesn't define them as a person. They have a lot in them beside that.
Hi, I'm Annie. I'm a volunteer with the Assertive Outreach team at the Leeds City Museum. The biggest thing for me, I think, when I first started volunteering is seeing how normal everyone looks. And I don't know what normal is, but just from like an external point of view, and people just go about their day, and then you sit down with these people and you get to hear their stories, their struggles, and you just realize everyone's going through something. And I think that's for me was like the biggest sort of shock, because you see these people out and you don't think they go through what they go through. So it's just like a reminder to just be nice to people. And when I've been through things where I couldn't talk to people, I didn't have anyone around me who understood that struggle with like depression and anxiety and not being able to talk to somebody. So for me, people opening up is a big thing, and I like that there is a space, a safe space for people where they can come, sit down and talk about these things, and there is no judgment. With my own struggles with mental health, I've developed this interest in wanting to help people. I feel like that's what that was for. That was all for a reason. There's no way I went through depression just to come out and just say, okay, I'm done. I would like to help people going through similar issues and just remind them you can come out the other end and there is hope.